In this video, we're going to show you how to use waivers and other kinds of agreements in our impact plan. There's two ways to do it. One way is to use it via our onboarding form, and the other way is to have the waiver be a part of the event sign-up process. So either way works with our impact plan. In some cases, you may want to use both. So in our dashboard, we want to go ahead and click on the impact tab and then click on the account onboarding form here. A separate video on the onboarding form, but just as a quick overview, you can use the onboarding form to onboard your new members into your various groups for your account. The onboarding form can be used across all your groups, so it's the same, or you can have separate onboarding forms for different groups within your organization, whatever works for you. You have the ability to scroll down here to the agree section and I agree section. So here you will go ahead and put in the title of your waiver or agreement, and then you can have it required or not as part of signing up, and then you can enable it or disable it. Have the agreement type. You can either upload a PDF or you can paste whichever one is most convenient for you. I'm going to go ahead and upload a PDF. PDF, probably the name should match right here. So let's make this general. Okay, and that's it. And then I'm going to scroll down here, and this applies to the entire form. So I can either assign this to all my groups. So if I got 4 different centers or locations, for example, I am now making sure that any new person coming in through the onboarding process will need to sign this. And I'm going to go ahead and save that configuration. Alternatively, if you had something different for different locations, or maybe that one's going to be the same, but you have some other specific ones, maybe you want to add another one that's a code of conduct or something similar to that, you can do that there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to all, save the configuration, and then you will get a note that says that that has been saved. Okay, and we can see that this is active, so we're good to go there. And then we'll look at it from the user side as well. So I'm going to go back here to my groups. So here I am with my groups. I'm going to go ahead and pick the data point center. And in my data point center, I'm going to select this particular event called food distribution. Okay, so here I am in my food distribution event or sign up, and I'm going to go to my settings tab. Waiver. And that's right here. And again, you'll see it's very similar. I'm either going to upload a PDF or I'm going to paste the text in. So I can paste the text in here like this, and then all of this information will be added to it as well. Okay, so this time, just to do something different, let's paste text in. Save that. Okay. And now we will go ahead and sign in as a participant. Okay, so here we are looking at participant. So let's scroll down and sign up for something. Great. Okay, how did you hear about online search? Okay, so now we're going to type in our name and a phone number to the waiver. And we can see here's the agreement. And we have the text that I pasted in there, and then we have the information about the electronic signature acknowledgement. Your child, you do it this way. If you're signing up for yourself, you do it this way. And put in the date. And we've got this here. Now coming back here into our dashboard and looking on our signups tab, we can see that Jane Doe now has this signature next to her name indicating that she has signed a waiver. So when we come over here and look at our downloads files, if we particularly download the CSV file containing all of the event signups, we will see the first name and last name of the person that signed and the date and the time of the signing down to the second and the waiver title. Okay, so all of that will be there for you in your records. Now going back and looking at our implementation that included our onboarding form, we can see our onboarding form is here. If we go to our members tab and we click the join group link here, that's going to give us the link. So copy that link And now here we can take a look at that onboarding form as a participant, and we can see down here that we need to read the agreement. We can download it here and take a look at it, and we can sign it. So let's go ahead. Put in a password. Okay, and now I can sign my name here. And and then these are some other things that those, submit it. Good, now I'm pending approval. And okay, so coming back over here now to my impact plan dashboard, and I've gone to my Dana Point, Acme Center's Dana Point group. I can see that Jane Doe is here. I can choose to approve her, but I can also see right here under the waiver category, this signature hand, which indicates that she has signed a waiver. So I can click here. I can go ahead and approve her like this. So now she's an approved member. And I can also edit her, which gives me the ability to come in here and have a look. I can see her waiver status. I can see the date that she signed it. When I click on view waiver, I can also see the signature that she signed, and I can also see the agreement. So again, that's when you use the waiver as part of your impact plan, as opposed to using it as simply a waiver for a specific event. All right, I hope that all makes sense. Reach out with any questions for us, and happy organizing.